Hey guys, how you doing? This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm here to break some news on TAAT Global Alternatives. That's right, I'm here to break the news on TAAT Global Alternatives. You can see the level 2 market depth on TAAT Global Alternatives currently at 397, up 1.5%. It has been as high as $4.03 today. So congratulations to investors who got in early on this. We did bring it to you as our number one pick for August 2021, and it has not disappointed. It has been continuously climbing. Let's look at the chart. So you can clearly see here that TAAT has been climbing. You could see here from the beginning of August and has not stopped, has continued to climb up. And we know we have a big catalyst coming with the NASDAQ listing for TAAT right around the corner. Could be any day now. So in my opinion, investors are just positioning themselves, getting in the stock so that they don't miss the opportunity when it presents itself. So this is the chart of TAAT. At $4.10, TAAT will officially be up 1,000%. So we're getting very close to being up 1,000% since we brought you TAAT pre-IPO at 41 cents in June of 2020. You can see it has been as high as just under $6 and currently climbing up and gearing up for this move here to the NASDAQ. And it looks as though that you could see here in the last 10 days. I mean, you can see since August started, when I gave you guys this pick and said it was my number one pick, it's been trending up despite the fact that we're waiting on the big news for the NASDAQ. So love to know what you guys think of this. Do you guys own TAAT? Are you guys planning to buy TAAT? They had some news yesterday. Let's get through the news. Let's talk to some of the people here. Good morning, everybody. How you doing, Fan Create? Young Killa. Fan Create says, love TAAT. Young Killa says, let's go TAAT. Shang Zong says, good morning, Rich. Good morning, everyone. So we know we have a lot of members that love TAAT Global Alternatives. INIT Capital Funding asks, would it make sense to buy it now? Well, you know, we've been bringing you this pick since it was at 41 cents. Does it make sense to buy it now when it's up almost 1,000%? You have to decide. I can't decide that for you. My advice is always to buy on dips, sell on rips. So if you're trying to get in on TAAT, I would always try to get in on TAAT or any stock on a dip. That's always a better strategy. It always gives you a better chance to win. If you buy a stock in the red, sell in the green, gives you a great chance to win. Now, there was some big news yesterday. I just want to go through the news. And in my opinion, this is the reason why the stock is doing well today, or at least why it went over $4 was the news that came out yesterday. This is the last 10 days. Let's take a look at the last year. You can clearly see in the last year, the chart for TAAT has been absolutely huge and trending up for about a year now. And the news today, or the news that came out yesterday, was definitely worth discussing. So the news is TAAT Global Alternatives Inc. improves independence and corporate governance with additions to its board of directors. TAAT Global Alternatives Inc. You know what? Let me see if I can show you guys this news here. Let's see here. Here we go. All right, so this is the news. TAAT Global Alternatives Inc. improves independence and corporate governance with additions to its board of directors. TAAT Global Alternatives Inc., TAAT on the Canadian Securities Exchange, TOBAF on the OTCQX, and 2TP in Frankfurt, Germany, is pleased to announce it has appointed Peter Nguyen and John Martin to its board of directors as independent directors. Effective today, Mr. Nguyen and Mr. Martin have also been appointed as audit committee members of the company following their appointments. The company's board of directors will consist of 6 directors, 4 of whom are independent directors as required by leading public stock exchanges. The company's audit committee members are all independent directors consisting of John Cumming, John Martin, and Peter Nguyen. Peter Nguyen is a chartered professional accountant and an alumnus of the University of British Columbia. Mr. Nguyen serves as an officer and director of several publicly traded companies in a variety of industries. Mr. Nguyen has more than 10 years of experience in various financial reporting and business strategy positions, and has held several senior financial positions for public and private entities where he provides assurance, corporate financing, tax, and business advisory services. John Martin has over 35 years of international business experience, mainly in capital markets and fund management. Mr. Martin held senior positions with Royal Bank of Canada and for 10 years was head of capital markets at Bank of Tokyo, Mitsubishi, Switzerland. In 2002, he established CMI Credit Market Investment, SARL, an advisory firm active in distressed debt. The company's board of directors has been diligently working to institute updated regulatory and compliance procedures with a focus on establishing and maintaining disclosure controls and procedures, DCNP, internal control over financial reporting, ICFR, and other corporate governance protocols in accordance with the regulations and standards of leading public stock exchanges. The company previously announced its application to list its common shares on the NASDAQ capital market in a press release dated April 23rd, 2021. So essentially what they're saying here is they're building out their board and getting ready to list on the NASDAQ. And you can see that the stock is responding in kind. TAAT Chief Executive Officer Seti Coscarella commented, on behalf of the company's board of directors, we are pleased to welcome Mr. Nguyen and Mr. Martin to the team, who are each bringing to the table unique expertise in public companies. TAAT has made considerable strides in the past year, almost 1,000% gainer, with public market presence in good standing in Canada, the United States, and Germany. Within just 9 months of being publicly listed in Canada, TAAT ascended to the OTCQX, best market in the United States. Moreover, upon becoming a post-revenue company at the end of 2020, TAAT was added to the CSE Composite Index, as well as its CSE 25 trademark subset, the 25 largest firms in the composite by market capitalization. We look forward to working with Mr. Nguyen and Mr. Martin as we continue our initiatives to build market share in the USD 814 billion global tobacco industry. About TAAT Global Alternatives, the company has developed TAAT, which is a tobacco-free and nicotine-free alternative to traditional cigarettes offered in original, smooth, and menthol varieties. TAAT's base material is Beyond Tobacco, a proprietary blend which undergoes a patent-pending refinement technique, causing its scent and taste to resemble tobacco. Under executive leadership with Big Tobacco pedigree, TAAT was launched first in the United States in Q4 2020 as the company seeks to position itself in the 814 billion global tobacco industry. What do you guys think of this news? Some big news, and obviously the stock has responded in kind to the news so far. The question is, will this continue? When we look at the market depth, you can see that we're currently sitting at $3.96, up 1%. So not huge move, but every time TAAT gets to $4, it seems to get some sort of selling pressure. So be aware of that. You need to be aware of that. However, we do have a huge catalyst with the NASDAQ listing. Literally, it could happen anytime. So that's why I did say that TAAT was my number one pick for August 2021. So far, it hasn't disappointed. It's been slowly, strategically almost climbing up. And I'm going to keep my eye on this. And if anything changes, you'll be the first ones to know. Dale Gen 27 says, good morning, Rich. Do you know if SETI is aware of how much interest there is in Germany? From what I've seen, it's absolutely huge. Yeah, from what I've seen, there's tons of investors in Germany that are very, very interested in TAAT and currently holding the stock. Robert Singh says, good morning, Rich. Let's go TAAT. Hey, good morning. How are you, Robert? Hope you're having a great summer. Good to see from you that you're here. And I told you guys, if you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring you the winners. We bring you them first. We break down the news and we interview the companies. I appreciate your time. If you're not winning, you're not watching. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, breaking down the news for TAAT Global Alternatives, building out its board and getting prepared for the NASDAQ. This might just be one more step getting them closer to what they need to be listed on the NASDAQ. So stay tuned, get your popcorn ready. If and when they get listed on the NASDAQ, I promise you I'll be the first one to bring you the news. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm old.